Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for House of the Dragon, Episode 6. It's a little weird that they don't really name the episodes until like later on, I guess to avoid spoilers. So I find that really interesting all the time. So before we get into the episode, let's take a look at some of the team behind it because we do have new people joining the cast. This was directed by Miguel Sapochnik with written by Sarah Hess and Ryan J. Kondo, based on the works of J.R.R. Martin. So we still have Patty Considine and Matt Smith as King Viserys and Prince Daemon, respectively. But we welcome to the cast Emma Darcy as Princess Rhaenyra and Olivia Cook as Queen Alicent. So we have a 10-year time jump. So we have a lot more kids, we have a lot more adults, and definitely a lot more drama. This was a really interesting episode. I don't even have a synopsis for it because all you need to know is this feels almost like a new pilot for Game of Thrones. Almost like if the season finale was the last episode and then this is a completely new season. Really has a lot of those vibes. So I really enjoy that. I like that it's fresh and new. It has some parallels to the pilot too. Really cool stuff. Let's talk about the newcomers real quick. Emma Darcy, both Darcy and Cook had really big shoes to fill. I think with the representation of the younger version of their characters, but they didn't miss a beat. I think both of them, the characters have changed a lot. I feel like Rhaenyra has become less impulsive, and I feel like Alicent has become a little bit more um, forward and just less reserved about her status. As you know, she has grown into the position of the queen. So really interesting parallels because they both have to kind of level out. And it's been such a really interesting arc, right? They were friends, and then because of circumstances out of their control or maybe in their control, they ended up being a bit of rivals, adversaries, and that continues to evolve. As they try to put themselves and their family and their heirs ahead in line for the throne. Um, Another really cool thing about this episode was we get so much dragon lore. Like we see so many dragons, kind of like in the pilot. We see a lot of dragons again. We get to see a lot of flying. We get to see a lot of mythos, a lot of the relationship between the writer and a dragon. The fact that not everyone has a dragon because of different circumstances. I think that's really interesting. So really fun. Um, and overall, like this episode, just it really set up an interesting second half of the season. Like I said, everybody seems to be now really playing more openly for the throne, and we have new players introduced. We have a new Alicent has a new ally. That although she may not have expected him to be as efficient or as forward with his actions, I think it's really interesting. Very conniving, very devious individual. If you've been paying attention, you definitely know who I'm talking about. But yeah, their performance is great. I love that character. I love all the underhandedness that comes with a character like that. So that's really fun. Um, and we have more scenes. People have switched sides. So yeah, there's definitely so much that happened in this episode. This one may be worth a rewatch very immediately. And also listening to the creators after the show, I think provides a lot of insight as to the episode and what's going to happen in the future. I don't go and read spoilers. I'm very fortunate that I don't remember if they named these characters in the original Game of Thrones series. I don't really remember. I think overall I know the big spoiler, uh, just because of history and Game of Thrones. But yeah, it's really fun to kind of see what's gonna happen, how everybody feels like they're moving into place to finally make a leap for the throne. Patty Considine just continues as King Viserys continues to deteriorate. He just delivers a great performance. Like comparing him from episode one to now, his physicality is just amazing. We didn't get a lot of Matt Smith in this episode as far as the things that we've come to know and the reasons the internet love him. But we do learn a lot about his current family and the situation, and then where that might end up moving in the future. So definitely a lot of moving pieces. Definitely very interesting episode. I think it may not be my favorite. I believe my favorite's still the one. I mean, last week's was really good, but the one about the hunt, I think that one's still my favorite. I believe that was episode 3. That one's still pretty interesting. I think everything kind of played out really cool. Um, Also, the kids are putting on amazing performances. I know one of them, the kid who plays Aegon, is David Tennant's kid. I'm not really familiar with any of the other kids. It was even hard to find everyone's name on IMDb because IMDb lists their characters on alphabetical order. So that's really like it's a lot to dig through. But also to prevent spoilers, right? I think uh, in the future we might see the rivalry between the kids actually I think develop, right? Even though they're cousins, even though they're family. Uh, I guess no, I guess they're not cousins. They're uncle and nephews. So yeah, very weird. But we continue to, at least I continue to root for Rhaenyra. Uh, Although she's not the most graceful character, I think we've learned in Game of Thrones, anyone that has the most honor and is trying to do the right thing may not last long, unfortunately. So that continues here in the House of the Dragon. All those themes definitely reverberate. So yeah, this show just continues to deliver. So I'm very interested in the future of what's going to happen next in the upcoming episodes. We don't have that much left really, and it's gone by very fast. But we'll keep covering it on the channel as long as we have the time, and we did this week. So let us know what you think of the show on the description of on the comments of the video, and please keep watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff for YouTube. We're on our way to 900. I can't believe we are so close to 900, about 50 people away. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We will have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.